Hello everyone, my name is Aryan Sachin Kataria. I am from class 9B. My roll number is 15 and this is my art integrated project of science. So let's start. My topic is different techniques of separation. As we know that most of our natural surroundings are not chemically pure. In order to use them in a better way, we use different methods to make them pure. So let's study them. The first question comes, what are pure substances? A pure substance is made up of only one kind of substance which is not mixed with any other one. We can determine the purity of a substance by its melting or boiling point or even chromatography. The next question comes that what are impure substances? It is a substance which consists of two or more elements or compounds which are not chemically combined together. There are two types of mixtures, heterogeneous and homogeneous. They do not have a definite melting or boiling point. The method to be used for separating a mixture depends upon the nature of the constituents. There are various processes like filtration, sublimation, chromatography, distillation, fractional distillation, and there are many more. Different techniques are used to separate different constituents in a mixture. Chromatography is used to separate compounds in a solution with same particles. Filtration is used to separate solids or group of solids and liquids in mixtures. Magnetic attraction is used to separate magnetic and non-magnetic substances. Crystallization is used to separate dissolved solids in the same solution. Here, simple distillation is used to separate liquids in solution. Fractional distillation is used to separate mixtures of miscible liquids. Separating funnel is used to separate mixtures of immiscible liquids. Sublimation is used to separate substance that sublime from two substances. Evaporation is used to separate solids that cannot decompose when heated in a solution. The techniques used for separation are chromatography, filtration, magnetic separation, crystallization, simple distillation, centrifugation, separating funnel, fractional distillation, sublimation, evaporation, sieving, and decantation. So first we'll talk about filtration. Filtration is used to separate heterogeneous mixtures composed of solids and liquids. It uses a porous barrier to separate the liquids and the solids. Filtration can be used to separate insoluble substance from a soluble substance. Evaporation. It is a type of vaporization of a liquid that occurs only on the surface of the liquid. The other type of vaporization is boiling, which occurs on the entire mass of the liquid. The factors that accelerate the rate of evaporation are low humidity, more surface area, more speed of wind, and higher temperature. The next method is separating funnel. When a mixture of two immiscible liquids is allowed to stand, they separate out in two different layers depending upon their densities. Separating funnel can be used to separate two liquids which are immiscible having different densities. Sublimation. The change of solid directly into vapor on heating and the vapors into solid on cooling is known as sublimation. It is used to separate constituents that contain one solid that directly changes into gaseous state without passing through the liquid state. Centrifugation. It is a technique that involves centrifugal force to separate two constituents of a mixture. Centrifuges rotates the containers of liquids to separate suspended materials with different densities. Distillation. The process in which the component of a substance or liquid mixture are separated by heating it to a certain temperature and then condensing the resulting vapors is known as distillation. It is a process of heating a liquid to form vapor and then cooling the vapor to get back the liquid. The another method is fractional distillation. The process by which a mixture of two or more miscible liquids can be separated is known as fractional distillation. If the difference in boiling points of liquids is not much, simple distillation can be used. In fractional distillation, vapors of liquid with lower boiling point condense first. The vapors rising up become richer in more volatile component and can be separated from less volatile component. The another method is decantation. It is a process for the separation of mixture of immiscible liquids or of a solid and a liquid mixture by allowing one of them to settle down and separating the another one by pouring off to the other container. Magnetic separation. It is a process of separating components of mixture by using magnet to attract magnetic materials. It can be used to separate a magnetic substance from a non-magnetic substance. Sieving. It is a technique of separation of particles of different sizes. A porous material is used to separate particles of different size. To accelerate this kind of filtration, pressure is usually applied. The another method is chromatography. It is a technique used for the separation of those solutes that dissolve in the same solvent and by passing it through a material through which some parts of the mixture travel further than others. It separates components of a mixture based on ability of each component to be drawn across the surface of another material. Crystallization. The process of preparation of crystals is termed as crystallization. It is a separation technique that results in the formation of pure solid particles from a solution containing the dissolved substance. As one substance evaporates, the dissolved substance comes out of the solution and collects as crystals. Thank you so much for watching this presentation.